This is a viable 5-star ship at level 85, but I don't have the credits. So I'm working on it, and then I don't have Tark, I don't have Thrawn upgraded either because I don't have the credits. And I say it again, I don't have the credits. Maybe that'll be the title of my video. Hello there, everybody. It's me, your Star Wars dad. Hey, do the liking and subscribing. Make sure you set up your feed in YouTube so you're getting the videos you want, like good stuff from your dear old Star Wars dad. Anyway, I have been playing my Hyperdrive account, my pay-to-play account, for 7 weeks now, and we're pitting it against my free-to-play accounts that I've done to see how quickly we can catch up to the galactic power of my Star Wars Dad free-to-play account. But also, we're kind of doing benchmarks along the way to see how close we are, when we hit, when everything matches up, how we do our hands back, forth, left and right, hands, 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 hands. Anyway, so here we are at 7. We're at 7 weeks right now. We'll talk about where I'm at the farming and everything in a moment. But if you look where I am, 1.244 million galactic power. That's where I've hit in 7 weeks with a hyperdrive bundle. I've done 2 crystal purchases of $50 each. So $150 so far I've spent it 7 weeks. For the hyperdrive bundle, I got it $50, did it during a special, and 2 crystal. And what I'm doing with those crystals, well, let's talk about that in a second. Now, how long did it take me to get to 1.2 million power on my free-to-play? There you are. There's my wonderful mug, top left, giving you that refreshing dad look. 1.26, a very comparable galactic power. This was day 207 of my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren farming quest. I'll put that up there. Bing! Top left for you right now, or top right, I think. A little card for you if you want to go check out check out that entire playlist for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren farming. I did it free to play. I unlocked him in 9.5 months. You get the picture. That account is now almost 2 years old. We're trying to catch up to it, but 207 days. That's about 7 months. It was about 7 months that it took me to get to 1.244, and now it only takes me 7 weeks. I didn't think about that. 7 months free to play, 7 weeks pay to play, and not major pay to play. I realize a lot of you aren't spending $150 on this stuff. I get it, and I'm going to keep track of that. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. So I'm refreshing crystals, and let me get out of here to the main screen. So I'm refreshing crystals whenever they run low, and I'm struggling a little bit to get to the top of Ship Arena right now because there's some really big houndstooths. That's not the right place. There's some really large houndstooths at the top of my arena. Mine is 4-star going on 5-star. I can't click on the right button. Mine is 4-star going on 5-star, and a lot of these guys, I mean, you're seeing 6, and I think there was maybe 1 set. I cannot click on the right button. Ranks. I'm talking, and my brain is not tasking. You know, they say you actually can't multitask. You can only focus on one event at a time, but you think you're multitasking because maybe you're doing some different. Anyway, that's a psychology question. There you go, right at the top. It's a 7-star houndstooth. I can't beat that thing. I actually can't knock it out of the sky. Or by the time I do, I've been weakened so much that I just can't. Another 7-star houndstooth. These things it's just too difficult to get to the top, so I'm not getting as many crystals right now in Fleet Arena as I'd like to be getting. I'm going to keep working on it, guys. I think I'm going to have a negotiator fairly soon, but let's talk about that. Let's talk about my farming right now, how the farming is going, what I'm farming, what's going on, what my plans are to have for you in the 2-month update. The 2-month update will actually be on the 9th of November, so it's a little more than a week away. And I'm hoping by then I'm going to have a relic Darth Vader. I'm going to slow down / stop a lot of my farming right now so that I can get Darth Vader. I need to get him to Relic 5. I need to start playing. I'm in a guild that's doing C Rancor, and I'm not participating right now, and those are rewards I really kind of need, and it'd be a big deal. Having those rewards from C Rancor would be a big deal for me. Not only the materials to get me to Relic 8, but just the other materials in between. You get lots of things. You get Chirotex, you get other pieces of gear that could be really valuable for my account right now. So my goal is to get Darth Vader to Relic 5. How close am I right now to having him Relic? I got this piece finished for here. This piece, I don't like farming this, but I'm going to have to start farming it. Here we go. This one is almost done. I need 6 more of these. I'll have this Mark 7 piece here done. Right here, I got a lot of work to do on this Mark 12 Armatech. Got a lot of work to do here. I'm going to be able to get these things. This thing is done. This thing is also done over here. This one, not quite done. I need 18 more of those and 26 more of those. I'll be able to pull all these gear pieces by not only farming them every day, but also from the shard shop. And if I get lucky, I'll get some out of, like, well, we're not going to finish territory. I don't think we will finish territory battles by the 9th. Yeah, we will. We'll be done with another territory battle by the 9th, I think. Math is hard. Let's pull up a little calendar here and see. Let me take a look at the calendar. The 9th will be, so next week is territory. Yeah, I'll be done with it. So maybe I'll get some from territory battles, some stuff from energy in there and everything. So I think I'll be able to have a Relic Darth Vader by the time I come back to you with my 2-month update. And then if I can start spending on these signal datas, I can get them to Relic 5 as quick as possible. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause my GBA, my Geobreed Alpha. I'm farming him every day right now with my Cantina energy. I'm going to switch that over to farming signal data in Cantina battles, and then I'll come back to Geobreed Alpha afterward. Not only will a Relic Darth Vader help me in Grand Arena, which I still think is the most, even though it's frustrating, I still think it's the most important game mode we have right now. Not only will it help me there, but it'll also help me just get into that Sea Rancor raid. I may, along the way, I may also get Kylo Ren Relic as well. I just think that a Relic Kylo Ren can do a lot of good for me in Grand Arena. I don't have a great First Order squad per se, and I'm really low on the credits are the biggest inhibitor right now, guys. This is not a great squad. I could gear up some of these guys a little bit. Could I? Yeah, I could gear up Fox. Fox is actually a really easy gear that I might look at doing. I remember that not being very many Carbantes at all, and for the amount of health he has, it's really weird that he doesn't require any Carbantes. So I may look, I don't know, I got to think about how I'm going to do this, but even just having a Relic and 2 Zeta Kylo Ren at the front of that team could make it a difficult thing for a lot of people in Grand Arena. So I may stop my other farming and do those 2 things here in the meantime. Where is my farming going? What's my progress farming? I've bossed to 5 stars, almost halfway to 6 stars right now. I'm getting about, let's say, 4 stars a day, and I need another 100 and, oh boy, 148. So 4 into that's going to go 37 days. So another month and a week away from a 7-star boss. I got Veers and Stark at 7 stars, gearing them up. I've actually got Veers is actually at gear 10. Stark is at gear 11. So I'm getting them geared up to have that awesome Imperial Trooper team that's going to do a lot of damage on offense in Grand Arena. CLS, I have not touched much since I got him. I got him at gear 8 since I activated him. I got all his abilities up. I don't have any Zetas on him. That's because I really don't have, if you look at my Rebel team, I don't really have the proper ingredients for a CLS team, and I'm really not close to them either. You really need to have CLS. Han Solo will be the next one I get just through the Rancor rates, and he's only 55 out of 85. I've got another month plus of him to get him to 7 stars. Then you also need 3PO. You need 3PO, Chewbacca, and Chewpio on that team. So I'm not in a position yet. I could probably gear him up a little more, get him Relic, get some Zetas on him. I just don't feel like it's my priority at the moment. My priority at the moment is taking care of these relics right here, gearing up my Imperial Trooper team, and gearing up my Bounty Hunter team. That team I need to start putting on defense. I'm getting crushed on defense with the Phoenix on the front line. I need to start putting this team on defense, but what I need to do, I'm looking at that team being Bossk, Cad Bane, Jango Fett, Boba Fett, and Dengar is what I'm looking at for my primary Bounty Hunter team. I got 250 shards on Dengar. I need 80 more to get him to 7 stars. I got Jango Fett here at 7-star level 1, and this points to my primary problem still continuing at 7 weeks in. I ain't got no credits. You know, I would love to get this guy leveled up to 85 and start gearing up and start working on him, but I just don't have the credits. Every time Credit Heist comes around, I'll get more. Then maybe I can level up Jango Fett. I could put a decent Bounty Hunter team on defense right now if I could have Bossk. Right now I'd have Bossk, Boba Fett, Cad Bane, IG, who I can take to 7 stars, but again, that's going to cost me 1.5 million credits to get him there. And if we look at these abilities, too, let's take a look at these. I'm struggling with ability mats, level 5. See, I got 71 of these, but I don't want to spend, that's not that many in the broad scheme of things. 75 is not like, you know, really, really crushing it for you. And how many of the, I don't even have his maxed out. I'm even using his ship and I don't have him maxed out. I'm looking for somebody where I can show off how many Omegas I have. And let's see, I can look at this. I've only got 8 Omegas right now. I have 11 Zetas. It's slim pickings. And where have I put my Zetas so far at 7 weeks? You can see I've got one there on Bosk. So let me show you where I've got where I put my Zetas so far, 7 weeks in. I got 2 on Darth Vader. Those 2 are Merciless Massacre and No Escape. No Escape is really important to fighting GOs. You pull Spy out of stealth. It removes the stealth. It also, he's immune to turn meter reduction, or it recovers health and protection whenever a dot on an enemy expires. And whenever he activates Merciless Massacre, dispels stealth. Those 2 things together make him really, really good. I got Kylo Ren's Leader. My next Zeta is going to be Kylo Ren's Scarred, which will make him taunt at the beginning of every encounter, which will make him really, really much better on defense, especially when I get him Relicked. I put Bosk's Leader Zeta on. The Leader Zeta, whenever an enemy suffers or a debuff or resists, all bounty hunters recover 5% health and protection. So basically, every time a bounty hunter tries to put a debuff out there, they're all going to recover 5% health and protection. Next for him, that might be after I do Kylo Ren, will be this one, Trandoshan Rage. When he loses taunt, he gains taunt for 1 turn. If the weakest enemy has protection, just keeps that taunt continually on Bosk throughout. I've got General Veer's Leadership Zeta on there just to make this a really effective team in Grand Arena for offense. It's 4% more offense, and they gain 10% turn meter whenever they gain a buff. So this gets everybody really, really moving. That wasn't the Zeta, is it? This is the Zeta. The Zeta is here. Recover 10% protection whenever an enemy is defeated, plus 20% offense up chance, and plus 60% turn meter chance. That's his Zeta right there. Sorry, Aggressive Technician. So I've got that on there. So whenever an enemy is defeated, they all gain 10%, recover 10% protection. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what's happening? What is happening? They gain 50% turn meter. So they gain 50% turn meter whenever an enemy is defeated. Okay, so I've got, that's where I've spent my Zetas so far in the game. I'm looking to build, on defense, I'm going to want to have a Kylo Ren First Order team, which is going to be limited till I get him Relic. I'm going to have the Bosk-led Bounty Hunter team that I'll put junk in the back. I can't afford it right now. On offense, I'm looking to have Darth Vader with Palpatine and Tarkin if needed. Maybe just a Vader solo, Palpatine, Tarkin fighting otherwise. I can use CLS on offense, but my Imperial Troopers is my primary, secondary team right now. Veers, Stark, Gideon, Dark Trooper, and... oh yeah, I don't have a 4th one. My 4th one's kind of struggling right now. Piet, again, by the way, at 5 stars, I would take him to level 85. I'd level up his abilities. I'd get him going. I get a Zeta on him with Emperor's Trap, which really is needed for the team. Even at 5 stars, it'd be effective at my galactic power. I just don't have the credits. I just don't have. And speaking of credits, that I'm also, I'd like to bang through a bunch more of these mods to make them better, to get more speed on these things, but I just don't have the credits. Or I'd like to take some of my, let's do this. Let's manage mods. Some of my unassigned. Why can't I do this? Unassigned mods at level 1. We're taking only level 1. And I'd like to upgrade a bunch of these and put them on some characters. But, you go through credits. Each upgrade of these is 250,000 basically. And every time you slice them, it costs, it just costs a ton of credits to upgrade mods. And again, I don't have credits. So there you go, guys. There's my 7-week update. Oh, I didn't talk about ships. Where am I on ships? Sorry, everybody. So on ships, what I'm trying to farm here is cargo ships. So I can play I think it's semi-monthly. They come out with the cargo ship event where you're actually earning materials for your ships and capital ships. And I should talk about my capital ship too. There's my boss. So I'm trying to farm these cargo ships. And they will also, because they're Phoenix, there's Boba Fett, Slave 1, Houndstooth, Phantom 2, sorry, I don't know where Phantom 1 ever went, and Ghost. The other thing that Phantom 2 and Ghost will get me is a 7-star Chimera. Okay, sorry, I pronounced it right this time. So that's what I'm working on there, is those ships. I'll have these guys to 6 stars. I'm getting about 2 a day, so it's going to be like a week, 5 days to a week to have these guys at 6 stars. I'll have Slave 1 to 6 stars soon, and I'll get Houndstooth to 5 stars soon. That's going to help me in that event, and they're just decent ships to have around. These 2 kind of fade as the game goes on, but Slave 1, Houndstooth, you want those around, and I'm obviously going for Executor as I push forward in this account here too. So that's where I am in ships. But let's talk about our capital ships. Guys, I'm using executive tricks right now. I'm working on getting it to 7 stars. It's 7 weeks. I got those 10 extra stars. I could be working a little bit harder on home one endurance. I just don't feel like fighting those battles. Chimera, whatever. Again, by the way, I don't have this upgraded. At 5 stars, this is viable. This is a viable 5-star ship at level 85, but I don't have the credits. So I'm working on it. And then I don't have Tark. I don't have Thrawn upgraded either because I don't have the credits. Can I say it again? I don't have the credits. Maybe that'll be the title of my video. That said, how soon can I get Negotiator on my roster? That is the question of the day. And let's take a look over there. And this will be the last thing we cover. So for Negotiator, if it's 2,700 for 10, got the calculator out. So it's 1,350 for 1. So 145 divided by 5 equals, I need 29 times 1,350. So I need 39,150 of this get to currency to activate Negotiator. And I think I may be able to activate him sooner than a lot of people, not only in my fleet arena, but in Grand Arena and everything else. So if I can get Negotiator activated, 39,150. And what have we been averaging? Well, 7 weeks in, I've been through, I think, 3 territory battles. So I'm getting about 7,000 per. So it's 7,000 per, 29,30. It's going to be 2 or 3 more territory battles. So I would think I will have Negotiator activated by the end of November. That's my guess. End of November, early December. We'll see. We'll see if we can earn some more currency in territory battles. We should have the Jabba the Hutt territory battles soon, right? But I don't know if we're ready for that one in my guild or not. We have no idea. Whoa, excuse me. So I'm going to have Negotiator pretty soon. And what ships am I farming for Negotiator? Well, I'm definitely working on that. I can't say that I'm, if we looked at, well, Houndstooth is the first one. That'll be in there. And if we look at our Galactic Republic, I got a Soak at 6 stars. I'm working on Plo Koon level whenever he shows up in the Galactic Workshop. I've been farming Umbaran Starfighter every day with 5s. I actually have 5s at 7 stars level 85. I've got Anakin ship. I'm farming Anakin's Attitude Starfighter every day. I'm farming the Clone Sergeant every day. These 4 ships plus these 5 right here plus Houndstooth are kind of going to make up my primary Galactic Republic fleet once I get it. And I'll need to, at some point, star up Anakin and get in there, star up Plo Koon. How am I doing on Plo Koon? Let's take a look at this guy. I don't know if I haven't done, 38 out of 50. I've been getting, free shards from along the way. Honestly, with Plo Koon Starfighter, as long as you have it activated and you have this reinforcement ability up, plus 20, you're going to recover, everybody's going to recover 40% health and protection when he comes off the board. That's really, and then 3, you dispel all debuffs for everybody. Whether or not he's good in the battle, just that reinforcement ability alone makes it worth having him active and just pop him on the board, get him out there just to recover, give everybody a new life. Even if he is not leveled up, the ship's not really super leveled up. I think you have to have it at a certain level to get the second reinforcement, though. So I'll have to take, maybe it's 5 stars? I don't remember. Anyway, guys, there you go. Actually, let's see if we can figure it out. No, and I'm not gonna be able to look. I don't remember what it is. You tell me in the comments, where do I have to have the ship to utilize that second reinforcement ability? Need to save up those abilities, by the way, so I can do Plo Koon when he's ready. Anyway, that's where we are, guys. 7 weeks in. I'll be back with my 2-month update, at which time I hope to have that Relic 5 Darth Vader completed and staring you right in the face. Maybe Relic Darth Vader. Maybe not Relic 5. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We may get there or may not. That's what we got, guys. 7 weeks in, pay-to-play versus free-to-play. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you in about 10 days or so with the next update. Have a good one, and always remember, Nooch Too Good.